Your pharmacy has probably given you at least one pill that landed on the floor. Great, great. I've eaten pills that have fallen on the floor anyway, and that was my fault, so it's fine. It's fine. Get a little dirt in ya. Doesn't hurt anybody unless it falls in, poop. Hey everybody, welcome back. All right, so I, like many of you, had or have a job where there are industry secrets that the average person just doesn't know about. And when I say average people, I mean people that aren't involved in the business in any way whatsoever. For example, when I used to work retail, I worked at this clothing store that on Boxing Day actually didn't really have a sale. Like at all. It just had signs up to get people in the store, and maybe they would have knocked like 10% off. But the fact of the matter is there was really no Boxing Day sale. And people were really upset about it. There's lots of secrets like this. I'm sure that many of you are probably gonna share secrets down below in the comments, but I came across a BuzzFeed article where people are sharing industry secrets that businesses don't want you to know, and it's tea. All right, it's tea. The tea is hot today. Well, you thought I was done spilling tea just because I'm done on IO? Hell no, honey. I got my teacup back there. You see that? How do you guys like the new background? Isn't it nice? I made it myself. All right, let's get into some industry secrets that businesses don't want you to know. All right, a dentist dropped some tea about toothpaste. Here's the lowdown on toothpaste. As long as it has fluoride, they are all basically the same. The only difference is the packaging. So whether it says whitening, gum protection, or whatever else, it's all exactly the same. Ugh. You mean I've been spending $8 on whitening toothpaste for no fucking reason? Shut up. The exception is that sensitivity toothpaste typically does have an extra active ingredient, KNO3, which helps with sensitivity. Don't ever feel obligated to buy the expensive toothpaste because you think it will be better for your teeth. Just buy whatever you like best. Well, don't mind if I do. It's friggin' annoying. I'll remember that the next time I buy toothpaste. An aircraft fueler gave some advice about traveling with pets. Don't check your pets in kennels, especially in the summer and winter. They are subjected to some very harsh environments. Left on belt loaders in the sweltering heat, right next to a running APU that's loud enough to deafen human ears. It's terrible. I always feel so sorry for them. Also, if your departure is delayed, 90% of the time, it's us, the fueler. If there's a truck sitting under the wing, we're the reason you're late. Sorry. Well, good to friggin' know. All right, some secondhand store employees explain what happens after items are donated to their store. We don't clean anything that we sell, and we get some really gross stuff that touches everything else. So next time you buy something, wash it well. 50% of what you donate ends up in the trash because we don't have the space for it, or we just deem it too ugly. Yeah, this actually doesn't surprise me. I love me some vintage shopping. It's like one of my favorite pastimes. If I'm having a bad day, I'll just like go to Value Village and try to score something. But you always have to like smell whatever you're buying. And it's gross because like you're literally smelling someone like an old woman's armpit, essentially. But you have to smell it. And if you don't want to smell it, then you gotta wash it before you put it on, because I mean, chances are that person did not wash it before they donated it. And that's upsetting that they can't find a place to like recycle clothing. Like I feel like textiles are one of the reasons why there's such a huge trash problem on this planet. We all buy clothes that we don't need, and then we just throw them out when we get bored of them, or when they, they're crappy material, so they just like break. And yeah, it's why our landfills are overflowing. If you're someone who purchases bulk nuts, grains, etc., just know that those bins are probably rarely cleaned. Oh, and even when they are cleaned, odds are they were just rinsed out, wiped down to look clean. When I took over, our bulk department had no cleaning logs or sanitizing procedure. The bins had moss, insect colonies, and mold in them. Our store was open nearly 5 years prior. Oh, that's gross, bro. I go to Bulk Barn a lot. I wonder if that extends to like every store. It's gross. I love buying things in bulk though. So much cheaper. So much better for cooking. A resume screener let everyone in on a promising little secret. Job requirements are more of a wish list situation. Never let some unchecked boxes deter you from applying. You have no idea what the applicant pool is like. The biggest boon, especially at small companies, is someone who legitimately cares. Interesting. Good to know. I can't tell you how many times, I mean, now it doesn't really even matter because I'm a self-employed YouTuber. But I can't even tell you how many times I saw a job that I thought I might be good for, but then, you know, they have things like 5 years of experience at a broadcasting company, or, you know, just stuff like that. Like I won't even submit myself because it's like, oh, there's gonna be people who are way more experienced than me that are applying. But the thing is like, you actually don't know who's applying. You know, who knows? Maybe you might be perfect for the job, or perfect based on that pool of applicants, you know? All right, here's a little tip from a construction worker. If your windows or sliding doors are tough to open and close, 9 times out of 10, we put your own dish soap on the tracks and the thing works perfectly. Interesting. I want to do that. My sliding door for my balcony does not open properly. It takes 5 minutes and we charge $150. Dish soap, people, it's better than WD-40 sometimes. Shut up. Okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm stopping this video. I'm gonna try it. Oh my God, guys, no lie, it worked. Like, I'm dead serious, it worked. But like, is it gonna get all like sticky and weird now? Hopefully not, so we'll find out. But as far as I can tell, that tip is pretty solid. In case you guys have some sliding doors that aren't opening properly. This attorney gave simple but important advice. The secret is shut the f up. It's so true. It's so friggin' true. The secret is shut the f up. Don't say anything, ever, to anyone that's threatening you, or a police officer, or just shut the f up. Simple as that. What you say can be used against you in a court of law. A head chef revealed why restaurant food tastes so good. There is way more butter than you think in almost every dish you eat at a fancy restaurant, and that is usually the reason you won't see the amount of calories in each dish. Yeah, I have heard this, and like, the fact of the matter is, the secret to good cooking is either butter or garlic, or both. So, I mean, I cook with oil, I cook with olive oil, and it's pretty damn good, but it also does have like a specific kind of like olive oil taste. But yeah, that makes sense. Actually, last time there is no calorie count on menus. Like they have it on fast food menus, but not at restaurants. Interesting. A restaurant staffer came clean about the price of wine. The cheapest bottle of wine at a restaurant has the biggest markup. Doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me because then it's not even worth it to sell it. I got some tea for you, okay? Here's some tea. A friend of mine used to work at one of these really bougie, you know, clubs where all these rich people hang out and like take their clients and have these like big dinner parties and banquets and stuff like that. And he was a waiter at one of these. It was a good job. He made like decent tips. But these bougie people who would pretend that they knew everything about wine because it's like a cool thing to know wine actually had no freaking clue. And he knew this because when he would run out of this really expensive type of wine, he would replace it with the house red, and they couldn't tell the difference. And they still paid like an exorbitant amount of money for it. Exorbitant? What's the word? Exorbitant? What is it? Exorbitant. I knew that was a word. Anyways, in case you weren't already aware, the weight loss industry is pretty much a scam. Yeah, this doesn't surprise me. This might be obvious, but most of our businesses come from return clients after they've gained their weight back and then some. To be clear, the plan isn't rigged to make you gain it back, but the fact that it happens easily as a result of dieting keeps us in business. Wow. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. So like Weight Watchers and stuff makes sense because my mom goes back on Weight Watchers, like she's done it like a few times. Interesting. Most of the fossils you see in museums aren't real. Shut up! Oh, the Christians are down there in the comments like, I knew it! I'm a fossil replicator, and apparently the industry secret is the fact that we exist. So many people are blown away to learn that most fossils they see in museums are replicas. Wow. Musicians make most of their money from merch. I'm a musician. It's not really a secret, but 90% of our revenue is from merch. Spotify plays, show guarantees, etc. Everything is menial in comparison to shirt sales. In fact, a big reason brands tour as often as possible is because we can sell more shirts when we're in front of people. Wow, that is so interesting. Maybe that's why YouTubers sell merch. Do you guys want to buy some merch? Should I make merch? Are you down? Would you buy my merch? The worry that I have is that like if I sold merch, no one would buy it and it would be super embarrassing. That's my fear. But hey, like let me know if you guys want to get some merch of mine. That's the thing, is like, I wouldn't want it to be cheap. Like, I would want it to be like nice merch, but like affordable merch. I'll think about it. There is an easy way to get out of your seemingly ironclad gym membership. Ooh, interesting. Gym membership contracts don't mean jack shit. Cancel your credit card or change it to a Visa gift card with no balance and ride off into the friggin' sunset. Whoa. Wow, I like that one. I just signed up for a gym membership. Hopefully I don't do this, but I mean, it's good to know just in case. Worst industry secrets. All hotels have had bed bugs at one point or another. High-end and low-end hotels. What separates the good hotels from the bad ones is how they handle bed bugs once they are discovered. But if you ask the front desk if they've ever had bed bugs, they will typically lie and say no, since most people don't understand how bed bug infestations happen. Interesting. But I mean, what are you supposed to do at that point if that's your hotel that you're staying in? Just not go? All the hotels are gonna be the same based on this person's opinion. Cartoonist here. It doesn't matter that we make kids shows. We are crude, vulgar jackasses. Doesn't surprise me. You know, all those like creepy Disney sexual innuendos and stuff? Yeah, doesn't surprise me. I work in catering. We give people decaf during late night events under the guise of regular coffee in the hopes they leave sooner. Oh, sneaky. Interesting. Although one time I was at a restaurant really late and I asked for decaf and I was like really hyper after that. Like they gave me the wrong coffee and I was like buzzing. I think maybe they just got it wrong. Or it could be that there was actually some caffeine in decaf. Decaf is not entirely decaf, guys. Did you know that? It's not. It's like a quarter of the regular. I spent a lot of time working for Pizza Hut. The stuffed crust pizza is just string cheese tucked into the regular pizza crust and sealed shut. I don't know, not really an industry secret, but I blew a lot of people's minds with that when I worked there. Wow, that doesn't surprise me. Just a string cheese, eh? Very interesting. I'm a chemist with a biochemistry background. This isn't exactly related to my career, but a gluten-free diet does absolutely nothing for you unless you have celiac disease / a gluten allergy. The only reason people on a gluten-free diet see any benefit is because they are usually eating healthy regardless of whether or not they consume gluten. Whoa, Nelly. I got some Whole Fooders that are gonna be upset to hear that. All right, guys, those are some industry secrets that maybe you didn't know about that I found it kind of enlightening, to be honest. Very interesting indeed. Do you guys have any industry secrets you want to share with the class? Let me know down in the comments, and don't ever forget,